everybody.
Are we on? Is this
We
thing
are
on?
on. It is on.
Oh my
What's
God, it's
going
on.
on?
Woo, girl, Saturday, we made it.
We made it.
Saturday,
The past couple
Saturday.
of Saturdays you've been on.
Girl, I be fighting for my life during the week.
I see.
Fighting for
I
my life.
see. Oh
Woo.
my goodness, that's too funny. Hey,
I
hey,
was
Elle, how are
driving.
you?
I was driving last night. I was on 295. I was like, oh Lord, why am I getting sleepy?
Oh, that's not a good place to be getting sleepy.
No, it's not. I had to put some bouillon music on.
There you
Some
go.
bouillon music to keep me awake. I was like, ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Sorry.
too
What's
funny. That's
what's
too
up, B?
funny.
How are you
Hey,
doing? How
I'm
was your
doing
week?
good. It was good. Like you said, we made it. Happy to be here. Welcome everyone to another Shared Saturday with the Unfiltered Limin podcast. I am B, Hasten Sensation.
And I'm Elle, the Dominica Diva.
So, like, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. If you are part of the Limin Crew, welcome back. We appreciate you guys supporting us. Again, Share Saturday is just to kind of recap our week. We drop new episode every Thursday. We are on season 7, and we just recap the week. We share what some of your comments with us, and then some of our favorite highlights of this week's episode, and then we just open it up and we just talk. We just liming. We just liming.
Yeah, we're just liming. I'm over here dropping the link in our social media, so anybody that wants to jump on and join us.
Yes, comment. Keep it please. Disclaimer. This
Oh
everything that
snap!
is shared. We gotta do disclaimer. I'm finding out that a lot of people are doing disclaimer nowadays because people forget that this is our own personal channel, correct? We choose to share our own experiences. We never claim to be professionals. We're not therapists, we're not psychologists, we're not professional, and anything that we say is based on our own personal experiences, our life experiences of conversation that we have amongst ourselves, among family and friends that we come in and we share. If you do not agree with our opinion, stage left, stage right, just get the fuck off.
Oh,
point period. If you
girl.
do want to stay on this, please remember it's positivity. We like to have conversation, learn, grow, elevate. We might learn something new, but this is all in love and positivity. So if you ain't got nothing nice to say, like mama said, don't say nothing at all, or just move left. But if you do, if you're joining us, please remember to keep it positive. We do not tolerate bullying or just hatefulness or whatever. This is our own experience, perspective, our own thoughts. Nothing we say is facts. And if we do present something, do your own research, people. Okay, got that out the way.
Did you?
I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to start doing it like how Jesse Wu and Earn Your Leisure. They have like a disclaimer thing that they just put up.
So you don't have to say it every time?
Yes, because I didn't know that it was such a thing. Well, I guess the way the world is, my bad. Yes, it is. Let me not say I didn't know it was such a thing, because people be taking things, and it's just like, as much as we're content creator and we like to share, but I just realized sometimes it could be a little bit deflating because people just could take one thing that you say and then
Run
not
with it.
run with it, and especially because of social media, they don't have, they don't ask the question, what do you mean by that? Can you elaborate on that? You just take one thing. So I just feel like we're just getting to an age where it's just like, where's the love? Which is the name of this episode, the
Where
love.
is the love?
Where is the love? What is it? Who sang that song?
I don't know, but I was vibing.
Justin Timberlake and what's the crew? Oh my goodness, y'all, the Limin Crew.
I was thinking about
Where is the
Lauryn
love?
Hill.
No. It's a Caucasian girl. She was with a black crew. Oh my gosh, what is
Oh, you're
her
talking
name?
about Black Eyed Peas?
Yes.
No.
Justin Timberlake and Black Eyed Peas. I think they sing that song. The Limin Crew, if I'm wrong. Again, see what I mean? I think that's what it is, but I could be wrong. So if you know who it is, please put it in the comments so I can know who sings that. So I think I'm pretty sure I'm 95% right.
All right, we're about to find out.
Let me Google.
Yeah, just go ahead and Google it.
Go ahead, Elle. Take it over while I Google.
Yeah, you Googling. D Limin Crew, you tell us about your week. How was your week going? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. But we're gonna start off with what are our wins this week.
Yeah,
What
do you have
wins
any
did we
wins?
have this week?
What wins did you
Hmm.
have, Elle? While I Google, where's the love?
A win for me this week is I didn't curse anybody out. I wanted to.
I didn't expect that because normally I'd be the one that be coming out. See, my Scorpio is very, it's not stinging, but Elle's Libra right now, her scale is not balanced, y'all.
No, it's not. My scale is not balanced right now at all. And I am trying to work on my political correctness and my face.
Oh, good luck. I should tell you the truth. I have, when they tell you the things that you can control and the things that you cannot, I have come to, I've just submitted to the fact that I could not control my face, so I'm not going to.
Listen, it's got to be either your face or your mouth. Which one do you want?
Exactly. Right now, I have been really nice. I've been able to control my mouth. So you're not getting my face too. I'm sorry. It's one or the
It's got to
other.
be one or the other. One
This
or
is
the other.
not, there's not that option. You can't have both. You got to
Yeah.
pick.
You definitely gotta pick.
Mhm.
So that's my win for the week. D Limin Crew, drop in the comments your win for the week. And if you have some tea or mimosas, bring it along because this week we're gonna be talking about on Share It Saturdays, we're gonna be talking about episode 88, Love and Loss.
Yes. So I found out from Google, everybody.
Okay.
Google says that in 2003, the Black Eyed Peas, the popular hip hop songs "Where Is the Love" featured Fergie and Justin Timberlake. See,
You got it right.
but fun fact, I don't know if it's the same version. I have not heard that one. Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway, which I love, both of them, in 1972, a classic soul duet titled "Where Is the Love." See, now I
Mm-hmm.
gotta go listen to that other one and find out how close it is to that. But yeah, see, fun fact we're sharing with you.
Nice.
My win for this week, if we're being honest, my win for this week. What is my win for this week? See, my win is that I'm alive. Every day I was sending Elle, today's a great day to have a great day. Because at the end of the day, I was just grateful for nature. I'm very into nature. I'm very into like the things that are around me, being able to wake up, I'm healthy, the little things this week.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all, if I could crawl in a cave and be there and not deal with the outside world, this week would have been it and I would have been fine. I would have been
Mm-hmm.
quite fine to just be in a cave, listening to my music, listening to the bird chirping, because the season's about to change. So the birds out here chirping and singing and flying and I was looking at the birds and I was like, oh, must be nice.
Not the
Oh, I mean,
birds.
yes, the birds. Like the Notebook. If I were to come back, I will be a bird because they don't
You want to
worry.
come back and be a bird?
I will come back and be a bird. The Notebook. I will come back and be a bird because the girl gives you manna and what you ain't worried about. They just seem so happy, no care in the world. So my win for the week that is that I made it. I'm grateful for the little things that some people didn't wake up. Some
That
people
is
are
true.
not in their right mind. Some
Oh,
people lost
that is
loved
true.
ones. So there's a
That's
lot
true.
going on in the
Yeah.
world. So I'm just grateful for
Oh,
life.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Grateful that my loved ones, you know what I'm saying? My loved ones, those that are my core are good. And yeah, that's my win for
Yeah,
this week.
that's definitely a win.
Cause everything else, yo.
Yo is
Cause
right.
Because we
Yo is
live in the
right.
world. Yeah. We also have, is it spring forward? We lose an
Oh, the
hour.
time changes this
The time
weekend,
change.
right?
And we lose an hour.
Oh,
See, this is the
we
thing.
lose. I heard we gained.
Do we gain or we lose?
Ask Alexa. Did we gain or we lose? I don't know.
Alexa. Sorry.
Yo, now everybody
Alexa.
who's listening, their Alexa about to go off.
Yes,
Alexa.
Alexa. I'm not sure, but the thing with the time change, I feel like the fall back. I don't particularly like fall back. I like spring forward because of the um the sun being longer,
Oh
the
yeah, the
daytime,
sun. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I like that part of it in comparison to fall back where by 5 o'clock it's dark and I like to be out walking and
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
why? So yeah, I like this time. And like I said, I love nature and I just love this time to be enjoying all the birds and the sun and the, the butterfly and all that great stuff out there. You gotta enjoy. You gotta be one with one with nature. Yo, the Limin Crew, we have not been drinking. I promise y'all. I'm
It's
drinking
too
some
early.
tea, some
I'm
hot
drinking
tea.
water.
I'm
Water.
drinking tea this morning. What
Oh my
drink are y'all
God.
drinking this early in this morning? I'm drinking hibiscus tea actually this morning. You just drinking water?
Just ice water, yo. That's all I got for
Feel
y'all.
like
Ice
it
water.
would be very irresponsible for us to tell y'all to take a shot or something.
It will absolutely not be.
Oh my goodness!
It would
But
absolutely not be
yeah,
because
but
it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
it is actually. I could
It's
tell
5 o'clock
y'all.
somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock in Seoul, Korea,
Oh, there
probably.
you go. I
Ask
mean,
me
then
how I know.
it's time for a drink at that point.
Oh my goodness! Drink responsibly, people. We are not. Look again. Disclaimer. Disclaimer.
Listen. These are all adults, okay?
Well,
It's you. If they don't know by now,
we might have
then they
young
don't
ones
know.
listening.
Okay, we got young ones listening. Then just don't drink.
Yes. So
Get some water. Get some tea.
get some water, get some tea. Tell us what wonderful Saturday drink that you're putting together. Some people are creative. If you have we love tea. Anybody that want to donate to my tea collection, that's Lisa. Even that's I be sending her I have like tea at work. I have tea here. Like tea is my thing, y'all.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have all type of tea for all type of things. So I am a tea. I'm not a connoisseur.
Tea for all sorts of things.
All sorts of things. Yo, we seriously have not been drinking, y'all.
All sorts of things, but we ain't gonna talk
sorts.
about these sorts. Listen, you're right. There's tea for everything, and
Yes.
if you can think it or thunk it, it's tea.
Yeah, and especially like being in the Caribbean, that's another thing. We do drink tea, so if you don't know now, you know. And it goes back to again our episode, like Elle said, love and loss.
Yeah, let's get into this. Yeah.
Yes, because
love
the tea ties into it. If your culture, with our culture, you drink tea and you meet somebody that they're like, why y'all drinking tea all the time? Why is your parent giving you tea? Why are you giving our kids tea for every little thing? In Haitian community, who you saw buy tea munyote, real masque tea for everything. Like why are you rubbing them with real masque tea and rubbing Vicks and all this thing? You man, and they don't understand. Look at here now. I don't know what it is, but it works, people. If it works, if it ain't broke,
don't try to fix it.
Fix it. I'm just telling you. Let the people do what they do, because your kids are gonna be in good standing.
Not good standing. Lord have mercy.
That's not what I
meant, my God, I love it.
I'll let you take over the episode. Yes, 88.
What we're talking about: love, loss, and navigating relationships across the cultures. That being said, I know this is one big thing. We're going to talk about the pressure to marry within the culture.
And this episode was so good, we had to give you all 2 parts. So this is part 1, and then we have part 2 next week. So please, if you have not listened to the episode, we are gonna, what they call it, spoiler alert. We're gonna talk about some of the stuff that we talked about in the episode. Go back and listen to everything. And again, we have season up to this episode, season 7's out. So please go ahead and listen, share, like, comment, and continue the conversation, positivity in all your arenas platform, right? Podcast platform or YouTube channel.
Your favorite, yeah. But come to YouTube.
You know? Yeah, we're trying this new thing. Like, share this to your closest 500 friends. I'm not one of those people. I'm not asking you for 3. I'm asking you for 500 closest friends. Because I know all y'all got 500 friends. Facebook,
all y'all got friends.
Y'all got friends. 500 of your closest friends. I think you can share this. We can make this happen. I'm laughing. It's possible. Oh my God. They say if you don't ask, you don't get.
Listen, people are getting a lot more with less than what we got.
Hey, I'm just saying, and that have them like YouTube, have them like Instagram, Facebook. Those are our top three main channels. So
Mm-hmm.
closest of your 500 friends, family, yeah, please have them
Mm-hmm.
subscribe. Subscribe.
So let's talk about or get into a little bit of what we talked about dating within our culture.
Yes.
So in your household,
Hmm.
I know you will talk about what was encouraged or discouraged, and I'll talk about what was encouraged and discouraged in my household.
You want to
And
start?
I'll go ahead and start. Um, I would like to apologize to my my fellow Dominican family followers and peoples,
Oh Lord.
but my mama told me not to date anyone from Dominica.
Same. No, you're in the same. My mom told me not to date a
Oh,
Haitian, so we're in the same boat on
okay. So
that.
why? Why? It
I'll
might
let you
not be
go.
the
Go
same.
ahead. No, it might. Well,
It might not.
no, it might not be.
So my mom said, "Do not date anybody from Dominica because they're probably going to be your cousin."
That's valid. That's
Yeah,
valid.
they're probably going to be your cousin. So she was like, "Don't date anybody." And she's like, "The minute that you meet somebody, immediately come home and tell me so I could do the research." And it actually happened one time.
Really? Were they
Hmm.
family?
They weren't family, but my mom knew his mom. Like they went to school together.
Oh.
Then my mom was like, she told me a whole big story. I mean, there was like this big fire back in Dominica years ago, and
Hmm.
somehow they were affiliated. And then I spoke to him, and he was like, "Yeah, my mom said the same thing too." And she said she was going to get some more information for me. And I was like, "Yeah, my mom said she was going to get some more information too." And then, girl, it was like 2 weeks later, I never heard from him again. And I was just like, well, I ain't calling him. It's probably best that we just don't speak. It's probably for the best.
Oh my goodness.
So
What's
it was
Kelly?
it was it was so funny. I would not consider myself dating him because it was like the search and find project for 3 weeks to try to figure out if like we were related or who knew who
Yeah,
for that three. And then it was just like the search and
that's
find project. It was
funny.
just yeah, it went out the door.
But I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I feel like that is very true. I feel like part of the reason probably my mom, she didn't express it. That was not her number one reason, probably down the list. But I feel like part of the reason would have been, hey, we need to know who their people are in Haiti, right? So I believe like one of my cousins was getting married, and my aunt, she did that. She was asking us like, who is she marrying and stuff like that. What's his last name? Where, which part of Haiti? Because like they know people, they know of people, they could ask of people. And I know my mom. A big thing is who are their people and where do they come from, because they could tell you. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that you should judge one person based off their family, but they are very like, you're marrying into this family, you got to know where they come from, you got to know their religious, political, all the things with the family. Do they have land? Do they have money? Do they have things? Are they coming to, you know what I mean, take away from you? Because now, so there's a whole thing
Mm-hmm.
that goes into that process, because they want to make sure, again, I'm not saying that you may come from a family and your family maybe does not have the best reputation, right? And you could be the person in that family that's totally different than your family,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but it's going to take a lot, because think about it. If you are the person that's changing the dynamic of your family, unfortunately, when you marry, if we got to visit your family, if we having kids, that's part of your children's roots and background. So they also want to understand what you're getting into, because you do have to combine family. And it could be like a tug of war and all that. But my mom's reason
Uh-oh.
was,
Uh-oh. Wait for it.
again, I've talked about this. I love both of my parents. They have made me who they are, but
Get your tea.
I'm able to disassociate from my parents, my mom and dad, to a man and a woman, a husband and wife, and there, because those are different things. So the reason why my mom didn't want me to date a Haitian was because
Yes.
my dad didn't do right by her. She was like, basically, man ain't shit, especially Haitian
Oh.
man. So I need you to stay away.
Oh my God, yo, damn.
I
Damn.
mean, and again, there's a lot of complicated things within their past. So she has every right as a woman to say these things to me, to warn me. And I will say, I didn't listen. And I will publicly say, my mom was right. I'm just kidding.
Oh. Oh my
I'm so sorry.
God.
I'm so sorry. Don't come for me, y'all. Don't come for
Why
me.
would they
No,
come for you? If your mother was right, your mother was right.
don't
How's
come
she
for
gonna come for
me. I'm
you?
not saying all Haitian
No,
men.
no.
I'm not saying all
Listen,
Haitian.
this is
I
what
did
your
marry.
mother said.
I
This
did
is what your
marry
mother
one.
said.
I did marry one. I have a child with one. Um, and it didn't work out to the best. And funny to say, he actually did some of the stuff that my dad did. So on that case alone, but not all Haitian men.
No.
Well,
You married your father. Is that what happened?
I don't know, girl, but let me see. I'm gonna talk for the men in my family.
I just said you married your
I don't
father.
know all of them. The Haitian man, Haitian man. Look, y'all not beating these allegations.
That's the best way to put it. They are not beating the
Y'all
allegations.
Not like
Listen,
because
I need you to work on that. I need Haitian men to work on. Look, you need to listen. Get a PR team. Hear me out. Get a PR team to clean up your reputation. For
I don't think
example,
no, it's not.
no, but just listen for
They're
a
not
hot
gonna do
second.
it.
Did you heard about Charlemagne the God? He's African
No.
American.
Uh-huh.
He's from the Breakfast Club. He's
Yeah.
African American.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he went and seeked out a PR team. Don't quote me on this.
Okay.
But he says black men don't cheat.
Hold on.
Whether it's true or not,
Hold on.
He started a whole thing about this, right?
Yes.
So if you put it out there in the universe,
Yeah.
and you start saying it, and you hear younger guys come hearing this,
yeah,
there are going to be some men who want to live up to this expectation, right or wrong.
Correct.
So if you want to live up to this expectation and this narrative, it's good PR. So for our Haitian men, I need you to get a PR team together.
But that's where you go wrong. Haitian men don't
mean?
really give a fuck if they're in this allegation. I'm so sorry, but they're Haitian men. They're not trying to be. They're not trying to have a P. Okay. They really don't care. They're like, y'all, by this point of this century, they're like, y'all already know who we are. So if you coming at us, what you get is what you get.
So then it's true. They have whole other families and stuff, other places.
There's some stereotypical things. And again, this is disclaimer perspective. I did have an older brother, and he was older than me, but my parents have been together since they were teenagers. Oh, y'all do the math. And I didn't know about my brother until my mom came to the US, and my dad is like, oh, y'all got a brother. So again, I'm not speaking from what the things I don't know. I'm speaking from things that I do know. Are there all Haitian men like that? Absolutely not. I think with the Charlemagne
you just haven't met them. Please come to the front of the room.
It's the fact that all men and women have the potential to cheat. It's not all black men. Because a lot of times I think what he's trying to be like, black men, all men and women, whether they're black, they're white, they're from different culture, they all have the potential to cheat. I watched documentary about millionaires that are Caucasian, that all this stuff. They cheat too. And they have work, like they do worse things. So maybe that's what he's trying to put out there, that as a community, we can't say, oh, all black men cheat or all men ain't cheat or whatever, because it doesn't matter whether you are with a white one or a black one or someone from your culture, from that. They all have the potential to cheat. Ask me how I know. Okay.
How do you know?
Okay, people.
How do you know?
Look, African from motherland. I've been with, from other. Look, all men,
You've been with an African man from the motherland.
all men, all men have the potential to cheat if they
Okay.
don't want. You understand what I'm saying? So
Okay.
at the end of the
Okay.
day, I don't feel like I'll take it back. Not all men, black men cheat. That is true. The narrative is
But
that
not all Haitian men cheat.
correct, correct. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Just go leave it there. And absolutely. The ones once they make the, because I think it's going back to our love and loss. It depends on the character of the person and the mindset of the person.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or
Absolutely.
there's
But
stigma, out there, because I don't think it's only Haitian men. I have friends that are a good friend of mine that's Jamaican.
oh,
Thank you. See. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, we gotta be careful with
all
certain.
Jamaican men cheat.
Lisa, they're about to clip this, and you're about to be on your own on this island. Like I don't know where she get this from. You gonna have my Jamaican friends call me, talking about what you tell her about us. I didn't tell
I'm
her
gonna have
nothing.
your Jamaican friend call you.
Yeah, I'll be like, I don't know. I
But
don't know what
you're,
I don't know. I
you
don't
know
know where
what?
she
I'm
got
gonna
this.
leave it there because I mean, your Jamaican friend. Okay. So
I'll be
anyway,
like, oh, I'm
okay,
gonna be like,
hold
I'm
on.
gonna be
Let's back
like,
up for a second.
oh
Let's back
my
up for a second.
goodness. Okay, let's go back.
When we
Yeah,
started out with this,
yeah. People are gonna come for us. I'm
let
so
them
sorry.
come. Ain't nobody called for you,
People.
so let them come. Nobody called for you, okay?
Ouh,
You
hey,
done gave.
pas vin dem, non, samedi, s'il vous plaît, pas vin dem, just a parler, ça me connaît, s'il vous plaît, pas vini.
What is happening? This live is going completely left. I was just saying from the beginning,
Oh my
if you
goodness.
change the narrative,
Yes.
we can change who we are. That's it.
And I'm
That's it.
saying some culture don't want to change that
Oh
narrative.
shit! I done. Limin Crew. I tried. I don't
I
know what to
mean,
tell you. I
okay,
tried.
again, let us know. Let us know if you want to change the narrative in your culture. If you have heard what we're saying, if you are a Haitian background or different Caribbean background, and the stigma is that those Caribbean men do have other family, that there's a high percentage of them that have, because we know not all of them, but a high percentage of them do. If we're wrong, we will be more than likely with resources. If you come to us and you show us the facts that that's not true, we'll be more likely. But with us it's
Trini Menchie.
50-50. Hold on, Lisa. But with us it's 50-50 because your parents were together longer than my parents. So we're actually opposite in this.
Opposites.
Right.
Opposite. Yeah.
So again, not all Caribbean men cheat.
No.
They
They
don't.
don't. But the
Some
next question: do Trini men cheat?
Oh, Lisa. Okay, you just
Okay.
want to stop this live right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, getting back to what you were saying. Yes, you're correct. All Caribbean men do not cheat
Oh, my
because
eyes is watering. I can't with y'all.
there is some men out there that just don't want the smoke. They just don't want the smoke.
Or they have learned from their parents, because if they
Yes,
were raised,
that's true.
there's a Haitian
Yeah,
song
that's
about
part of
that.
not wanting the smoke. They know what
Right.
they don't want to be involved with. They don't know what they don't want that smoke.
Yeah.
They want to behave themselves.
Not only that, there's a Haitian songs about that, because the thing is, when you have, it's called Petit Deo, it's a very popular song, but it talks about like this guy made this song about how there's a lot of kids outside of
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like
the
what they
family.
call it, yeah, outside like a marriage union, family, or
Yeah.
whatever happens. And a lot of times if you marry somebody and they might not be welcoming, the step parent may not be welcoming to your child, the step parent also, even if they're welcoming to the child, they might not be respectful to the parent that they had the child with. Or there's a lot of different things that could happen in those kind of relationship. So that's the other thing too. So a lot of times people that go through that as children, they want to kind of like break that cycle because they understand how it felt to be like, if you were the child that were not in the union, you don't get to see your parent, and then you know what I mean. And especially if your parent is hiding it from his family,
Yep.
then you definitely are not seeing him, and everybody knows that you're his child. Because guess what? 100% of the time, you look like the person. That's what be killing me. You look just like them. And they're walking around. Everybody knows that you are their child. Everybody knows that this is so and so child outside, and all of this other stuff. So there's a lot of people that grow up, men and women, and they're like, okay, when I have a family of my own, those are things I may not
And
want to repeat.
yeah, and
You know?
that exact thing was what my dad said.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a bastard child, and he was like, he
Not a
did not.
bastard child. Not a
What
bastard child.
what is it called?
Not a bastard child. Pity
What is
Dale. Pity Dale. We're going to say
sorry,
Pity
sorry.
Dale. Pity Dale.
Pito. Sorry. I
Pity
sorry.
Dale. Not a
Sorry.
bastard.
Sorry. So
Sorry.
he did not want to go through that experience. He didn't want his children to experience that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very important to him that he was like, he didn't want no outside children. It was actually very important to him to not even put himself in those situations, those kind of environments.
Mm-hmm.
He said he worked very hard not to put himself in those environments. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you could be a product of your, your upbringing, and make the choice to be like, I'm gonna live the straight and narrow, because the life of shenanigans is not for me. And you
Mm-hmm.
know what? It's not for the weak-hearted. It's not for the faint-hearted.
Mm-mm.
Listen, because if you really think about it, because I'm gonna speak for myself, right? In your teenage years, I think after pretty much you have your first boyfriend, that's when, okay, you do the first boyfriend, all right, that's over, and then that's when you just start, like, you start getting the attention and everything. And when you're trying to juggle a couple people, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's too much work.
Yeah.
Like, so for me to be like the type of people, and I'm gonna say people that they feel comfortable in having multiple partners and multiple children outside, like, that to me is too much to keep up with, like, mentally.
But they don't keep up with it. That's why they're hiding it. Because you got to remember, if you are the female, let's say you're the man doing this and you're the female, they don't keep up with it because you're the one that's pregnant and carrying the child. So a lot of time they're not worried about that. And I think sometimes for me, it seems like, in my perspective, that's what's challenging, because the man could go out here, and let's relate it to agriculture, right? During the time when it's time to plant seed. So he could plant a multitude of seed, because guess what? He could plant 12 seeds all at one time. He ain't got to carry. He does not have to carry.
But
So
I guess it's the part, I got that part,
woman, right? But it's the woman's responsibility to go through all of that, and then he just moves along. So mentally, I think that's the issue. They don't mentally connect that you have all these children that need the emotional, the spiritual, like they need you to be a father. I don't think that that's what there has to be, and maybe a man can come in here and explain, if you have been a serial cheater and you have multiple kids.
We inviting serial cheaters?
Oh, well, we need to understand, because I'm not. I don't understand it. So maybe they can.
If you would like to come on, if you're a serial cheater and you'd like to come on,
and you have kids,
very problematic.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, maybe there's something that I can't speak to, things that I do not relate to. So I don't relate to being a serial cheater and having multiple kids and all that. So maybe they could shed some light as to the reason, like you're saying. How are you able to mentally to answer your question? Because I don't.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not even the kids part. It's not even getting to the kids part. It's the part keeping up the stories. Who did I tell what to? Who did I say this to? Where did I say I was? What am I say I was doing? Like, I can't keep up with that shit. Like, how do you keep up with that?
I know. I'm with you. That's why we're not that way.
You telling everybody you was sleepless?
I don't know. But the thing about it is, okay, so now I'm going to flip it. Do you think, because I've seen this also in certain, with certain men in my family, is that if they are good guys, meaning like they take care of their children, right? Then they
Mm-hmm.
meet women that see them as, oh, you take care of your household, you go to work.
Oh,
I
so you're gonna
don't
take care of
care.
me?
Yes,
Okay.
I don't care what you got going on because I know that I'm going to be taken care of. So on the flip side, I do think that there are certain women, for whatever insecurity or things that they haven't worked on themselves, they don't fully maybe value their self-worth. So they're willing to
That
put
part.
themselves in certain situation
That part.
knowing like, yo, especially if you're from a small town, a small community, you
Mm-hmm.
have heard that this man got 10 children outside of his, but you like, no, I'm gonna change him. It's gonna be different. He gonna leave her for me, whatever,
Number 11.
whatever.
Number 11. Number 11. You that's the winning number. Number 11. Okay, just checking. Just checking.
Let me tell y'all, no judgment here, because I've already told L. My thing is I've been doing it wrong. I did it wrong. Because for me,
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm going
Let's
to go
go.
to Africa
Hmm?
and be with the guy that's making millions to take care of all the wives that he got. At this point, it's polygamy. Y'all against polygamy, but over here, they actually are taking care. So if I'm choosing to be number 11, I'm gonna choose to be number 11 with a man that could give me millions, and I'm gonna be set. I'm not gonna choose to be number 11 to you not even taking care
Ray
of the
Ray.
rest of your kids. You
Ray Ray
can't
from
even
down the street.
afford. So I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do it,
Make it
again,
make sense.
disclaimer, I'm not telling you to do
Listen,
it
I ain't
where
giving nobody no more disclaimers. They already know. You here for the conversation.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it where you are setting yourself and your child up to be at some level of caliber. Don't be doing it and you already know this man ain't taking care of his other 10 children and you now about to have and that's the thing. You got to be responsible 9 months, 10 months, incubating, growing this child, then birthing this child. And then when you birth this child, you got another mouth to feed and he ain't nowhere to be found because now he going to his number 12, number 13, 15. And you already knew this. So again, be smart. If you're going to be number 11, be number 11 to the African kings on the other side that are making the money. They actually believe in polygamy, making sure that you got your own, making sure that you and your kids are set. You're gonna be in a will. You're gonna be taking. I'm just options. We got options now.
Just saying.
Like,
I'm just saying. B said it. It's been said
no.
here, people. It's been said here
I'm
first.
just saying, if y'all don't see me real soon and y'all see me on the side, don't judge. Don't come at me because
We
I'm
ain't
taking
judging.
care of. I'm
Just
taking
make sure.
care of.
Just make sure they got your studio set up so we can continue with the conversations.
Yo, you gonna meet you gonna the minute you gonna see L and I in the African gear, just know it
Oh, I
went
can't
down.
wait.
It
I
went
can't wait.
down.
I can't wait.
Don't ask no question.
I
It's
can't wait.
it's that it's set. We set. Like don't come over here. No judgment. No nothing. You see us in our Caribbean or African gear. Just know it went
I'm
down.
ready.
It's done. We've signed on the dotted line and we good.
Yep. I'm ready. I'm here for it.
Yes. So yeah.
Ready
So
for my
like I
close
said,
up.
that was the first thing. Our parents, our mothers telling us not to marry. But the thing about it is, I don't fully agree. Even though I'm married a Haitian, I am very proud that I have a child that's from my culture, 100%, because of the fact that I feel like when you marry somebody that's within your culture,
You don't have to explain things. They just understand.
they don't. You
You just
take the pros
understand.
and the cons, right?
Yeah.
The biggest challenge for me, I feel an opportunity for me was
Mm-hmm.
the family aspect in the
Mm-hmm.
competition of the mother-in-law, right? Because my
Mm.
my mom and there was conflict in that, so that put a strain on our relationship. But also when you marry, I feel again, I'm gonna speak from my culture. A lot of times and come to the front, Haitian mothers. A lot of times when you have a son and your son marries somebody that's Haitian, y'all be taking mad advantage of that person. Y'all be disrespectful to a level that I'm like, I don't fucking understand, and I don't know why. Because then they marry an African American. The bullshit y'all do to the Haitian woman, y'all don't fucking do to the African American woman. Let's be
Really?
very honest and let's have that conversation. So I feel
Mhm.
like for me, that's what I would say was very
Gary.
irritating,
Mm-hmm.
is the fact that y'all do a lot of stuff because you think, oh, well, she's Haitian, so she knows to be submissive to her elder. She's not gonna do this. I'm not walking up in her house no type of way. I'm not doing certain type of thing. But then y'all do it, and then when they marry a different culture, y'all don't do that. Come with the same energy. Come with the same energy. The
Please
same
come in the comments and
energy.
let us know why they think that this happens. Why is this happening?
And I know that they say it's like basically in the African, mothers do that too. Not all mothers, because I think it depends on the person's character, but there's a high percentage of you guys not realizing when a woman comes into your, especially the mothers, your son or whatever, for whatever reason, y'all may not think, but you are competing with that woman. You
Mhm.
are making, it's like what they call it when you initiate.
Initiation.
Initiation for what reason? What reason are we initiating?
And the thing is, just because a person gets married, that's still your son. What? Why do you want your son not to get married?
And I'd be thinking to myself, you went through it probably with your mother-in-law. So why would you still
So
do it to somebody else?
yeah, yeah.
Why, if your mother-in-law made it difficult for you, then you would be able to comprehend and understand. Like for me, my personality, I don't compete with nobody,
Mhm.
especially women. I don't compete. Like I'm one of those people, like as soon as I see a woman trying to compete for whatever reason with me, I shut down or I remove myself. So two
No,
things,
I
like
remove
Lisa
myself.
said,
Hmm.
either you gonna get my face or you gonna get my mouth. And
Choose
when
one.
and guess what? When I was married, I chose my mouth, and you see, I'm divorced now.
Yo, I cannot. You ain't say I chose my mouth and now I'm divorced. Shit. Oh shit, that was a good one. That
I'm just saying.
was a good one.
I'm
I
just
chose
saying.
my
What I
mouth and
chose
now
my
I'm
mouth.
divorced.
I'm just saying. That's what I
Choose
chose.
one.
I chose my mouth. Maybe save, but
Listen.
I would not welcome it
No,
because y'all
you
could
need
push
to choose your
people.
mouth.
Y'all could push people to cuss y'all out and do different things because you think that this person. I just don't understand it. So
Yeah,
maybe you
but
can
but
help
let's
it.
let's but the crazy part is years later, what they say to you.
But yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because again, they realized real quick there was a difference, but you didn't treasure and value that when you had it. So at this point, I don't care what you're telling me years later. You're only telling me that because now you're not getting the same value out of the new thing, right? So the thing is, value people for what they bring and don't compete. If you really feel like your son is marrying a good person or your daughter is marrying a good person, let them figure things out and let them come to you. If they need advice or they need things, let them come to you, because just like you had to figure it out, you had to live your own life, you had to go through certain things, your children need to do the same thing. So unless sometimes if they ask for your opinion, stay the fuck out of it.
You had your
Live,
turn. You lived your life. You
live,
lived your life. You had your turn.
yeah.
Stop trying to live vicariously through your children.
And
Because
I
all you're
think,
doing is making them miserable. And then
yeah,
if they disappear, then they're gonna be like, uh-oh,
yeah.
Mr. Rude. He don't call his mother. He don't call his father.
Yeah. And it's okay too when they do disappear because they need to figure out their life with their person. Because that's the thing too that be getting me so irate, is the fact that you, when you got married, you went into your house, you had your little privacy. And if your in laws invaded on your time, and you didn't like it, you should understand. People need their own privacy and they need to build their own little cocoon so they can figure out what works for them without interference. It's
Mhm.
okay because guess what? When they have grandkids or when they need you, they gonna come back to you. That's the thing with parenting too. You learn when the kids need you, even when they're adults, they're gonna come back.
They're gonna come back, and they're gonna have grandkids, and just chill, just
Just
chill for a moment.
just find your own. That's the thing. But it's I just feel like
Get
those
a
are the
hobby. Shit.
yes, thank
That's what I
you.
always say. Get a hobby.
Thank you. It's because you ain't got nothing else going on. You made these kids your thing. So yeah, even in marrying, so that's what I would say is just the fact that if you marry different culture or if you marry within your culture, I wish that people were more into yes, valid reason. That person could be your family. So do consult your elders or family members to make sure you're not related because that is very true.
That part.
Very true. And even in the African American community, you know what I mean? The American
Well, an African American community, I feel like they probably should do that a little bit more.
right,
They
right.
should
Because
do that because there are people that they don't do that, and then later on they find out that they are cousins.
yep. And you got to
So
remember too, with slavery, they were
yeah,
the slave owners were having kids
with
the yeah, so those kids could look white, but even if you're dating
meanwhile,
somebody outside, look at here now. I'm just saying,
mm-hmm.
if Timothy Jones and Shaquita Jones, y'all come from Jones is the last name for both of y'all.
You came from the plantation, same plantation.
Maybe not, but do that blood test, please, because y'all
And then
might
it's
be a
crazy,
distance.
like back in the days, you had to do a blood test before you got married.
Oh,
And I feel,
really?
yeah, back in the days, you had to do a blood test to get married. Back in the days.
Oh, wow. I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
think, did I do one? I did not do one.
No, they stopped that. But back in the days, like our parents' days, they had to do a
Right.
blood test to get married. And I feel like they need to bring that shit back, if not
Yeah.
already.
Well,
You
that's
need
the
to go
thing.
get,
Yeah.
or
If they bring,
actually, you probably should get a blood test when you first start dating. Like, let's not go too far with this.
before you spread them. Yo, I'm so sorry, y'all.
I mean, you know what? One of my girlfriends I thought did the coolest thing ever.
Uh-huh.
Coolest thing ever. She started dating this guy, and from the jump, she was like, let's go to therapy.
Okay.
So we can figure out if this is going to work out or not. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah. I do like that idea only if the person is willing and ready. And if you have conversation, I don't think you should force it, but I do like the idea. I do.
If you happen to meet someone and start seeing them, they're cool with it.
Yeah.
Then go for it.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. Needless to say, after about 4 sessions, they were over. But
yeah,
just...
because that's what you got to determine if the person is a booty call, if the person is committed, or if it's a long-term thing. That got to determine because each person. I feel like when it comes to relationship, a lot of times, I think we talked about this in the episode, people are not honest with where they are in their dating stage, right? No. They're not realistic with, okay, are you here for the purpose of, yo, I got needs and that's all I'm here for right now. I don't have the mental capability of nothing else. I've been through that stage after my divorce. And then you go through a stage where, well, I may want to be committed, but not particularly to be married right now, but just to have a person that I know I'm checking on that person, they're checking on me, and it's not. I've been on that stage too. And then you come to the point where like, okay, I could see now I would want to, be married again and have more kids again. So you got to be realistic, I feel, with where you are. And a lot of times, and that's the funny thing too, because when I was in the state of I ain't trying to date to be serious. You know how many men, when I would tell them that, they were trying to change my mind.
Yo, let me tell you, when you say that I'm out here bopping and weaving, that's when they want to go hard. That's when they want to go hard and want to change that shit up. I'd be like,
yeah, there was a couple that I had to
explain to me what's good for the goose. Why is it not good for the gander?
Somebody
explain that to me.
Yeah, there was a couple I had to let go because I just told you. And the funny thing, it was like,
and let them tell you that, and you just supposed to accept that shit. Let them tell you. Listen, I am very What they said my sign, I guess I never thought about it. They said my sign could be petty. I never even thought about it pettiness. I always thought of it like what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Absolutely. And you know us Scorpio, we don't really like we can take it or leave it. So I guess we are on that same
Shit.
like,
I'm
yo,
always like,
no.
don't, hey, you can't beat them, join them.
Correct. That's what I'm
That,
saying. And my
and
thing
then
is,
they get mad. How you gonna
right,
get mad?
right. That's
If
the
you
part
out
that
here bopping and weaving, shit, let me put my boots on. I'm going out too.
especially like especially when I feel a lot of times if people tell you who they are, believe them.
Believe
So
them,
if
and they
I'm
mad because I believe them. They mad because I believe them.
and the
That's
funny
what you
thing is
told
if
me.
I'm telling you something about myself, don't try to change my mind because at the end of the day, you could be a very good person, but I know where I am currently. That's not what I want. So I'm going to let you go. Don't get offended. Oh, I'm a good guy, whatever. Okay, but being a good guy, that's not what I mean, I'm not saying that's not what I want. I don't want to be committed. This was supposed to be a temporary thing. Now I got to, because that's the thing. Lisa's going to make fun of me, but Lisa knows because she's surrounded by a lot of Scorpio. When I don't want to deal with your emotions, I don't want to deal with your emotion. So now you trying to be serious. I gotta fucking worry about your emotions now. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to worry about your emotions.
Yo,
I'm sorry. Scorpios, we like that. If we tell you we are not capable right now, this is what it's because we don't want to deal with listening to you. We don't want to deal with your emotion. We don't want to analyze. We want to keep it very surface level because we could go surface level or we could go real deep. So when I'm ready to be deep, I will be deep. But when I don't, yo, you draining me. Bye. See you later. You could be a good person, but nah, I want my space. I don't want to worry about your day. I don't give a fuck about your day. I
her
don't
man, her man,
get off my
her man.
couch. Get off my couch.
And see, this is where Libra comes into play. I'm just gonna match your energy.
No, I'm not matching. Scorpio, we don't match energy. We're like, yo, what the get out. Fuck
I'm gonna
no.
match
We're
your
not
energy.
matching no energy because I already know my energy. No. That's where Lisa and I differ because I'm not
Yeah.
matching your energy. I'm just like, and it depends. Like you said, when I'm on my petty, I may match your energy, but it becomes where now you becoming too emotional. Get out. Get
Get
out.
out. Get out.
Get out.
Leave him on red. It's like, let me stop. Let
Get
me
out.
stop.
Get out. Block. See you later. We're not
Block.
doing that.
I will ghost
No.
your ass.
So believe people. Be honest with your date. And I feel like if people were honest with their dating
Oh my
habits,
God, this world will be a better place.
and also when people tell you who they are as a person, don't try to change somebody.
Right.
Go out with the people that are actually telling you what they want. If you want to be married, then find somebody that tells you they want to be married. If you want to have kids, go with the person that says they want to have kids. If you want to do certain things, that is your core, that is non-negotiable. Find people that are like that and figure out if it's going to work. But if you and I'm watching this show, Love is Blind, or it's about to be over, and one of the couples like that. I don't know if you guys watch Love and Blind, Love is Blind.
Love is
Y'all tell
blind.
me. It's Hawaii. So you go through. They talk through the wall, and then after the wall, they pick
Oh,
each
that's
other,
right.
and then
That's
they
right.
whatever. Right. So one of the couple was the girl. The girl was adopted, and she had a bunch of surgery, so she was like, no, she don't want to have kids, right? She was adamant she didn't want to have kids because of a lot of her, she didn't know who adopt her real parents were, and then she had all these things, so it was valid, right?
Yeah.
This guy that was on there was trying to convince her
I don't like
that she
that.
would be a great mom. She should consider, because she's a great person. They went
You
all
don't
the way
know
to
her.
the altar, right? All the way to the altar. She says yes to him. And then he says no because he wants to have kids. And I'm thinking to myself, but she told you that in the pod, sir. So my thing is this again.
Why
If
y'all
your
get to the altar?
if your core is kids are non-negotiable, You don't pick somebody that first where it's like, I don't want to have kids. And now because I met you, I'm 50-50. No, that's never going to work. What world do we live in? Especially when you're talking about birthing a human being. I wish that men and women would understand when a female is telling you some of the reason why she does not want to have kids, please fucking listen to her. Because guess what?
And leave her
Y'all,
alone.
because guess what? It's her body, first of all. There are emotional, spiritual reasons she may not. This one was valid. She doesn't know who she is as far as her real parents and all that. But second reason, which I'm gonna use my example. So come to the front and come at me if you want to. You say you want to have kids, and I'm like, oh, my mom didn't show me certain things. So before I have a kid, I'm a little bit scared. But you like, no, I want to have a kid. I want to have a kid, right? My own experience. We have the kid. Then the kid is 2 years old. We get a divorce. Fucking A? But you wanted to have this kid. You didn't want to make the relationship work out or the family aspect work. But you were so adamant you want to have kids. So that's the part I feel like
it's the game.
I wasn't in the right mind because I knew having a kid, there was a lot. So now you're creating a child. Now the child is in two homes. Which one is better? Me going through my fear of potentially saying, hey, I'm scared about having a kid, or you saying I want to have a kid, but then when it came time to when shit hit the wall, you couldn't figure it out because you had a gnat in your ear.
A gnat.
Sorry. Which one are we doing? Like, I just understand the concept of
that's selfishness. That's selfishness. You want what you want when you want it. You're not even listening or hearing the person say what the valid reasons are. And then you go and you blow the shit up and do exactly what the hell you was worried about. You was fearful about in the first place.
So that's what I would say. Love, culture, all this other stuff. Please have honest conversation. It doesn't matter if the person doesn't understand it. Please have the open, honest conversation because we want to have healthy, stable families and create humans that are coming from that environment. Because I'm sorry to say, creating a human where you don't put in all the effort to make sure that it works, unless it's toxic, unless you're coming from a very abusive background, but you don't take the step to make sure that you're providing your children an environment. And then the first sign of shit going down, you don't want to work at it to make sure you do everything to make sure that your children are provided. Because the minute that you decide, okay, I want to have children, there's a lot that comes with that. And I think a lot of people think, oh, you know, I meet somebody, we date, we get engaged, we get married, and then the next thing is children.
No.
Just like how people want to get married and they don't think about, like, they want to have a wedding, but don't think about the marriage. It's the same thing with children. Children are human beings that you're raising into this world. So if you don't have a plan, a mentally plan of action about how you want to raise that human and with whom you want to raise that human, please keep your sperm. Please keep your sperm to yourself.
Keep it conservative.
Some people should not procreate.
No, some people should not. No. And then there's also statistics that say there's a lot of younger couples getting married and making the decision not to have children. There's a lot there. Because they even talked about how the population's going down because a lot of people, they're getting married, but they're not having kids.
The responsibility, and it's
the responsibility, not even that, just like you said, the environment that they came from, and they don't want to create the same environment again. And that's legit. You want to be better than what your parents were. Everybody, you should always want to be better than your parents. You should.
And you should definitely have. So again, the episode, I think we kind of talked a little bit about, hey, we just sharing it Saturday. So y'all gotta go.
We definitely shared it.
You gotta go listen to the episode and find out. We had tips for y'all. It was some good tips that we talked about.
If you're not ready to have kids, don't share your sperm.
Don't share your sperm. And the other thing too, have open communication. We did talk about like being honest. So if you're gonna marry, even within your culture or outside your culture, or somebody of a different background, whoever, you have to have the open conversation with that person to find out what their beliefs are. How you guys want to have your home. How do you want spiritual, political? You know what I mean? Even sex. You know what I'm saying? Your me time, their time, business, career goals, your passion, your what is it, ambition, your goal. You got to talk about every little thing that you could think of, and you have to share and have hard conversations. So you got to talk about, your will, your money, because we all know, like they say, I think money is one of the top three reasons that people get
People get
divorced, because
divorced.
they don't want to talk about it. So talk about it when everything is hunky dory. Have a will put together. Talk about prenup. Talk about debt.
Everything.
Talk about your parents, their
Yeah.
parents, how you're gonna take care of when they get older. Talk about you when you get older. Do you want to have kids? And if you don't have kids, who gonna take care of your ass when you older? Like, talk about
Girl.
everything. If you get sick, you know what I mean? Like, how involved are you going to put your family into your business or not put your family into your business? Because that's the other thing too. When you share with family and friends about your partner, your family doesn't forget.
No, they don't.
You move on, but your family
They
remembers.
don't forget.
They don't. So, you
No.
have to talk about how you guys resolve problems. Are you one of those people that, if you argue with your partner, you go run to your mom or to your dad, and now they're all involved in calling your person? Let me tell y'all something. Don't do that to me. Because again, I've worked hard on my mouth, but that don't mean that sometimes I don't slip up. Don't, do not, do not.
I slip up on Tuesdays.
Look, yes, if you call me on Slip Up Tuesdays, thank you, Lisa, because
Slip up
I think
Tuesdays.
there
That's
needs
gonna
to
be
be.
another segment.
Yes, you gotta set. I feel like how you talk about, you have to set, just like how you talk about all the time, your parents set boundaries about their relationship and
Yeah,
protected
they
their
did. They
relationship.
did.
I feel like that's one thing my ex and I, we didn't do. We were not good at, on both end, not only him but on my end. We were not good at protecting our relationship because we were so family oriented. So we involved a lot of family, mostly his family, but into our, because we were just so family. So in doing that, there were boundaries that I feel like we should have set. And had we done that, then
Be in a
maybe we
better
could have
place.
protected our cocoon a little bit better, and we would have been like, so that's one thing that I would have to say. You definitely, like how you talk about all the time, when you protect and you value your relationship above your children, above every, I think that helps you just have a stronger bond, that nothing can come in between you. Then when you don't set the boundary, then that's when there's holes, you know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
windows, so
Yeah.
people like push it and push it and push it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. No, you're
definitely.
right. Yeah.
Anything else you want to add before I share the poll?
No, just, be patient and understanding and embracing the differences. And I think we touched upon on everything. So we can go ahead with the poll question.
So the poll question is, how are you feeling this Saturday morning?
I think we probably answered that question in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, so this one says, A, are you fully charged? B, do you need more coffee and tea? C, are you
See,
ready to
yeah.
lime? And D, are you still reflecting on season 7, the Limin Crew? I feel like it's all the above. We're fully charged, as you guys could tell.
Yeah, we're fully charged.
We had our
Charged and ready
tea.
to go.
We had our tea. We were ready to lime. And yes, we are, I think, halfway through season 7.
That's wild.
I
That's
know.
wild.
I know.
You do all the work and then it just flies by.
It does. So definitely, the Limin Crew, continue the conversation, answering the polls in the comment. Let us know what you thought about this live. Let us know what you thought about the episode. What else, y'all? And we'll be back with you guys next Saturday. We drop part 2
Yeah.
of this episode. So go check it out. If you thought that this live was wild, you got to check out the episode.
Mm-hmm. And we'll be back next Saturday to talk about more about love, loss, and navigating relationships across the culture. But this time it'll be part two.
Yes. So definitely, um, we want to just do a big shout out, a big thank you for everyone, the Limin Crew. And if you
Mhm.
are joining us for the first time, that you're a huge thank you for supporting us throughout seventh season, and just keep the chat going.
Yeah.
And you guys are
Um.
all the reason why we do this. So definitely, if you want to share
Yeah.
with us, again, if you are a serial cheater in the Caribbean and you have multiple kids and family, and you would like to come on the podcast, because you didn't list, you didn't. This podcast wasn't here to tell you to keep your sperm. So
Yo, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot.
yeah, I'm just saying, we're just playing, y'all. Don't come for us. We don't come for us. Don't come for us. Well, but let us know seriously if you would like. If you were, we want both. We want to hear from you. If you were a woman that you were, somebody did this to you, where you became part of a scheme that Todd put together, comes to us with the bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come and tell us how it's impacting you,
Mm-hmm.
and how it impacted your pregnancy, your child, those kind of things. And then on the flip side, if you are a person where you are the one doing, these kind of things, help us understand why. I guess why men do these kind of things. And I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying women don't cheat, but the fact is that, just let us know. We'd love to hear, what can we do better as women and men to
Mm-hmm.
just not fall prey, I guess.
Pray. I love that. Don't
Not
fall prey.
fall. Don't fall prey. So again, the Limin Crew, please continue the conversation. Share, like, again, listen to the episode on all your listening platform. We'll catch you guys next Saturday. Share it Saturday. And if you need, yeah, if you need anything, but
Yeah, I know. What were you gonna say?
nothing. I'm like, if you
Lord
need
in
anything,
heaven.
like from working in
Yeah.
hospitality, be like,
Yeah.
oh, if you need anything. I was about to say that. I'm like,
Oh,
well,
I don't
no.
know. I don't know why you were, but one
Not
thing
if you
I
need
do.
anything, because we're not providing those services
No,
here.
we're not providing no services. Okay, let's just be very clear about that. We are here for entertainment purposes. Okay.
Mm.
So another thing, I want to give a shout out
Yeah.
to this young lady back home in Dominica. They're having an Afro Caribbean fashion show on April 11th.
Oh.
Yeah. Celebrating Afro Caribbean fashion and culture identities. They're selling tickets.
Do you want to
Um,
share it on the
uh,
screen? You could share it.
can I share it on the
Uh
screen?
huh.
Let me see if I can share it on the screen. Please hold on, people. Let's see if I can do that.
Yes, if you are of a Caribbean background, African American, whatever background, and you want us to highlight, something that you're doing positively in the community, please let us know. We would love to give you a shout out and share with you. Again, if it's providing a good to the community, good service, whatever you're doing, we'd love to either have you guys on. We are working on, while Lisa is looking that up, we are working on, maybe not next season, but season after that, to actually collab. So if you are a collaborator
Mm-hmm.
and you would love to actually come on and do a few episodes with us, just talk about a service or a business that is providing good services in the community or elevating the community, and you want to chat with us, let us
Mm-hmm.
know. And
That'd be amazing.
it has to be a good, it has to provide a good, right? We just don't
Mm-hmm.
want no shenanigan over here. It has to be, we're gonna vet you,
Mm-hmm.
but we definitely want you to come on.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely want you to come on. But
Mm-hmm.
here you go.
Yes.
Afro. Where is it
Great.
at?
It's in Dominica. It's in Dominica on
Ooh.
April 11th. The venue is Realm. That's the venue is Realm. Let me
Okay.
see if they posted something else. You just
Yo, y'all gotta tune out. In the next year or two, we definitely going to take this live to Dominica and Guadeloupe.
mm-hmm.
Haiti's
Mm-hmm.
on the list. Don't worry. We're gonna go to Haiti, but y'all already
Mm-hmm.
know. But definitely
Yeah.
we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
take the Limin Crew to Dominica,
Mm-hmm.
into Guadeloupe and Haiti soon. Y'all
Yeah.
tune in. We're gonna have a whole thing. We're gonna visit the diaspora.
Yes. So, like I said, April 11th, the time is at 5:30. The venue is Realm, REALM. They do have early bird tickets, which are $80, and early bird balcony is $150 with a meal. And of course, this is Eastern Caribbean currency. Um, so yeah, get your ticket. We're gonna go ahead and post this on the channel too on YouTube as well. We do have it. I think I did post it on Instagram story as well, but I'll post it again. So
Okay.
those of you that are traveling to Dominica on will be there April 11th. Definitely go and check that out.
Yes, and
And
this
the
is not being
person,
this is not being sponsored. We are just giving a
no,
shout out. This
yeah,
is not no sponsorship, no kickbacks or anything. We're just
mhm,
highlighting
yeah,
this person. So there's no affiliation to Unfiltered Liming. This is somebody that, we don't want y'all to come back for us. If you
no, we're
pay and
just
you attend,
we're supporting. That's what we do. We
correct.
support.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is Kamara Matthews, finesse and fashion. Um, and in Dominica. So it's like I said, Kamara Matthews, finesse and fashion in Dominica. She's a designer down in Dominica, and they are putting on a fashion show. So
Yay. So
if
if you
you are in Dominica at that time, definitely don't forget to check them out. And again, like I said, we'll go ahead and post this on the channel as well too, and it'll be on Instagram as
Yes,
well. So
definitely.
yeah,
So thank you
so
everybody again for joining. And again, anyone that you would like to support, that and that is of good standing in the community, because we got to say that, let us know. But we
yeah,
appreciate you guys staying on with us.
yeah,
We went a little bit over an hour, but this was
yeah,
fun. We had a good
yeah.
time.
We did. I had a
We
good time
definitely had a
today.
good
This
time.
is
So
fun.
see you next Saturday. Bring your tea, bring your shots, and keep your sperm.
Yeah. Peace.